Yo, what is up, guys? So you've been playing a little bit of solo, realizing the Grumpy Walker is just not good whatsoever, and haven't really progressed on the tech tree. That's completely okay. Today I'm going to be showing you a tier 0, no tech tree required, Walker build that is better than the Grumpy. Alright, first thing we're going to do here is go to Blueprints, press C to create a blueprint. We got to wait for a second to load. Alright, here we are in the blueprint screen. So as we can see that these arrows are pointing forward, so that's going to be the forward-facing direction of your Trampler. We're going to hit Tab here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place down the basic chassis. Another way to tell if this is forward or backwards are these two lights. So the lights indicate that that's the forward direction of the Trampler. Then we're going to come over here to Essentials, and we're going to grab our reactor first. We're going to hit Space and to rotate, and then we're going to put this on the back too. So a half triangle square and a full triangle is where we're going to, or a full square, sorry, is where we're going to put that. Then we're going to come here and grab crew, and what we're going to do is we're going to rotate that as well to have the fan pointing out the back and match it with our reactor. Then we're going to press C on that and rotate it in so the doors can connect. We're going to press C again and do that exact same thing. So to verify that we've done this correctly, we're going to have two fans coming out on this side, the same side of this bulb, and then one fan on the back side, and that is correct. So we're going to come over here, press tab again in our essentials, grab this entrance area, press space to rotate so it connects. We're going to put it on the middle of the 3 crew cabins, and that's going to be where we're entering the Trampler from. Then we're going to press R, go up to the 2nd floor here. Still underneath essentials, we're going to grab our steering here. We're going to grab our captain's quarters. We're going to rotate it so the door points out. And then we are going to start grabbing our combat effectiveness. So we're going to grab a cannon here and put it right next to the steering. Then we're going to grab our utility. This will be our storage for the Trampler. So we're going to put 2 shelves here. And then we're going to grab the one with the 1 shelf and rotate it over. So we have 2 of the 1 shelves on the right side and then 1 of the 1 shelves on the left. Now we're going to see a bunch of red here, and the reason we have red here is because it's not all connected, and the way we connect it here is we're going to grab a standard deck, and we're going to press C and copy that over and put one over your entrance frame as well. Alright, we're going to hit F, then we're going to press T here, and this will be all of our door connections. So we want to verify that these all spawn in as doors, and that's looking correct, and we don't want doors facing the front or out on the right side. Then we're going to press R to go up a floor and verify that we have the ladder here and the door to the captain's cabin. Coming off T now, this is going to be what the build is, just explaining how to use this. So we have about 4,000 HP of front armor here, so that's 4 to 5 80mm shots to get to the reactor, as well as 4,000 HP up top. The reason you don't need to protect this captain's cabin a little bit more is because currently in the game state, you cannot capture captain's cabins. They did it to reduce the amount of cheaters and cheaters taking over tramplers. So what they've done is disabled that mechanic currently. So you're okay to have this up top and just act as extra HP. Coming over to the side here, we have 2,000 on the first floor to get towards the reactor. We have 2,000 on this cargo deck and 1,500 on this cargo deck. The reason we don't want the double cargo deck here is so we could come off the helm, jump down with ease, and repair reactor for getting hit. Remember, everything else is A-okay to get destroyed, and it won't end the game until it's the reactor. If your reactor gets destroyed, it's GG, and you have to go back to the lobby. So we're trying to make sure that these reactors are most important, most accessible feature while still being easily defended. Strengths of this build are if you're taking a canted fight, so the way I fight here is fight off the right side. That's how you're going to win most of your engagements. Like I was talking before, this is 4,000 HP to break through. This gives you a decent amount of barrier here to make sure you're maneuvering or hitting better shots than the guy in front of you. We're going to keep this deck over here for the reason of somebody can't climb onto this entrance area and double boost over it to get up top and PvP you. But this also has a great maneuverability stat, so you're going to be able to accelerate a bit faster than most people, go over hills a bit faster with less oscillation. It's just going to be a little bit better for mobility compared to actual face-to-face fights. But this build should be perfect for you to get a couple thousand silver in the bank, upgrade your Trampler, so on with upgraded parts, and just keep building up the stash. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, a comment, and subscribe. It'd be amazing and help me boost in the algorithm. This is currently the build that I'm using in my hardcore series, so this is what you're going to see me play with. If you'd like to check gameplay out with this build, It's Hardcore Episode 2 is going to be where this build comes into play. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!